Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? I have to apologize. Yesterday I read a Yahoo News report that things were getting better in Charleston, West Virginia as relates to the water. It's not true, though. Instead, they're still not drinking the water, and the water shortage and the chaos is getting out of control. Let me give you a report this morning from Russia Today that's reporting actually what's taking place in Charleston, West Virginia, after this chemical spill and the chaos that's taking place there.
All the way to the end. Here you go, honey.
I was just walking my dog over there, and I saw they got more water like as I was walking by, so kind of rushed through.
This is not how Ben Cook was planning to spend his day.
So how long have you been looking for water?
A couple days. It seems I go to like Kroger.
Couple days.
Every time I get there, I just miss it.
But Ben, along with 300,000 residents of Charleston, West Virginia, is now scrambling to get his hands on one of the most basic elements of life. A chemical spill from a local company forced Governor Earl Ray Tomblin to make an unprecedented decision.
Do not use any of the water, with the exception of using it to flush the commodes or for fire protection.
What?
Now local authorities are teaming up with FEMA, the Department of Homeland Security, and the National Guard to get this crisis under control.
FEMA under control.
Water are coming in by the truckload.
Come on, buddy.
Fire garages, normally used to house the station's trucks, have turned into distribution drive-thrus. Outside, a line of cars as far as the eye can see.
I didn't have but 2 bottles the first day, and I ain't gotten any since until this.
Those who can't drive walk to the station. Everyone just trying to get their hands on a case of water.
It's nonstop. Every time we bring a truck in, it's pretty much gone just as quick as we can get cars through here, and they're still coming.
Within minutes of arriving.
How many you got?
I got 2 here.
One more. Yeah, you're right. One more. You guys are the last game.
That's the last one, honey. We're out.
No more. We're out.
The water has completely vanished.
The lines are unbelievable.
Fire Station 2 closes its garage door and waits for the next shipment to arrive.
We got here maybe about 20 minutes ago. I kind of cut in as we was coming out of the parking lot right here because I think they're backed up all the way down Washington Street. So, I mean, it's just horrible.
Angry residents want to know how this happened.
There's nothing, no plans, no preparation whatsoever to deal with this type of an emergency.
I mean, are you serious? No plans, no preparations whatsoever to deal with this type of emergency. Can you stop for a minute? Listen to what that man just said. He said they're lined up for blocks. One guy said lined up for blocks. And as soon as a truck comes in with some water, it's gone, and there's not enough. No plans, no preparations at all to deal with an emergency, says Dave Stewart, a resident right there in Charleston, West Virginia. But wait a minute. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. Wait a minute. Charleston, West Virginia is right in the middle of FEMA Region 3, which supposedly is the most prepared, most equipped, most completely organized of all the regions in the country. Yet one simple chemical spill can literally paralyze a city. Paralyze a population. And what's worse, the media ain't even talking to us about it. Where's the cameras? Russia Today has to stand on the streets and literally film and let us know what's going on. And Paul Begley, some preacher in the middle of the cornfields of Indiana, has to go on YouTube to inform the world what's really going on in the backyard of America, in the heartland of America, right there in Charleston, West Virginia. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. It's West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I mean, nobody cares. Let me just say this. Instead of worrying about how to get water to those people in West Virginia, here in West Lafayette, they're buying armored vehicles to combat citizens in case of an outbreak of violence. Also, instead of the Department of Homeland Security making sure there's adequate water supply in case of an emergencies, they're buying 5 million bullets on how to do population control when chaos ensues. Instead of preparing for people in difficult situations like this, they're opening FEMA camps across the country, 800 of them, for population control and containment. This isn't about coming up with a solution for the distressed citizens of America. This is about coming up with a plan on how to shelter the global elitist from an unruly and outrageously desperate population on the planet in case of a major disaster like an asteroid strike or which could turn the water into wormwood. You know what's happening, Charles? If you're a preacher right now in Charleston, West Virginia, you ought to be standing on the street corner preaching about the effects of wormwood. And just say to the people, this isn't the wormwood of the Bible. This isn't the global wormwood yet. But as far as Charleston, West Virginia is concerned, wormwood has come to our city, and we're not ready. Wow. I'll be right back. Because I got to tell you guys about now the media situation. Because the mass media isn't telling you anything. I'll be right back with that report. So hang on. Put on a football helmet, some kind of hard hat. Why do back? Take that back. Take that back. Put on the helmet of salvation. The helmet of salvation. Put on the breastplate of righteousness. Put on the whole armor of God. Cover yourself in the blood of Christ, because nothing else is really going to work with the events that's coming upon the planet. You need to build up your faith in the Lord.